What's up, guys? Since ZOROARK is releasing 4 EOS coins, I thought it would be a good idea to make a full guide on it on the Night/Slash build. We will not talk about Feint Attack. Feint Attack is very, very bad, and I would not recommend playing it right now. So this is fully for Night/Slash. Now that I've gotten better at it, I currently understand how the combos work, and I've gotten much, much better at playing it. I want to share, some tips and tricks again on how exactly we play it. For head items, you can see I'm currently running Muscle Band, Razor Claw, and Floatstone. If I played in jungle, if I played in lane, I go for Attack Grade instead of Floatstone because it's easy to stack. When you go for laning phase, otherwise this for jungle is totally fine. I think you can also try other items, but I've had the most success with these head items. I'm personally using Shadow Claw together with Night/Slash just because of the stun, so at the end of this it stuns, and also in the middle of it still stuns a tiny bit as well. Cut does heal, but I think this Pokemon is so squishy in late game it doesn't even matter if you heal a bit, so I rather prefer the stun. It also allows you to combine Unite move a bit easier, so you can stun into Unite move, which makes it easier to hit your entire Unite move, which is, just a lot of shockwaves, one after another. So let's go into Night/Slash. Night/Slash is a very difficult ability, and it's very, very weird to use, and it's going to take you a lot of time and practice to get used to. So we activate and we dash into direction, and afterwards we can dash as well again. And we have to be in auto-attack range of our opponents, so keep activating it. So we Night/Slash, we press our A, auto-attack, and then we go into this big X. And how do you respawn this big X? So every time you Night/Slash, auto-attack someone, or go through someone, you get a stack. So look at the bottom right. Right now we have 2. You can see we have 2 stacks. So if we do 1, we have 4, and then we have 6 if we go through our target. If we don't hit our target, we do like this and just auto-attack it, you can see we only get 1 stack, and then it takes a bit longer. You can see, and it takes a bit longer because we're not hitting our opponent with the Night/Slash damage. So dashing through target also does damage. And so again, with our joystick, I don't know if I can really show it. So we activate it. We dash in direction and we just spam auto-attack, and we have to dash. It's like Dojo use boosted auto-attack. You have to decide what direction you're dashing in by mashing pretty much your A button. And then we get this big X, and during this X you can use either Cut or Shadow Claw again to reposition. You can see, there we go. You don't have to be hitting the same target, so you can like Night/Slash this, then Night/Slash here. Okay, no, I didn't want to auto-attack it, but we can Night/Slash here, Night/Slash here, Night/Slash here, and keep going, right? As long as there's something in range that we can hit. The problem is we just have to auto-attack, so you just have to be in this auto-attack range right here. And then we're going to keep auto-attacking, and you have to keep moving your cursor or your left stick as well. But as long as something is in range for you to dash, you can dash towards the target. And then we can also use our Shadow Claw during Night/Slash, which helps us get to our combo faster, our X faster, and stunning our opponents during Night/Slash, so we are sure that we don't just die instantly as well, right? So you Night/Slash, Night/Slash, then we can Shadow Claw, and you can see how fast I go into the X as well. It's absolutely amazing. It's just going to take a lot of practice. What I want to recommend is just practicing this Pokemon and trying it a lot and trying to get to Night/Slash used. So like this, we use our things and then we keep going. And we can even use this. We can use our Shadow Claw to get a target. So we can Night/Slash, Shadow Claw, and then we can Night/Slash again. You can see how much distance we gain, right? It's absolutely crazy. This Pokemon can gain so much distance and people don't even expect it. So again, Night/Slash, Shadow Claw, we keep auto-attacking. Of course, they have to be in range. And we also have to always be auto-attacking something as well. So we have to reach something and then we can keep going. You can see how much distance I gain. And this is what it looks like in action. So you can see right there, we Night/Slash towards the Altarias. And then we Shadow Claw here on the Absol as well. We Night/Slash, Night/Slash, and we Shadow Claw, goes close our distance, and then we do it again. So one more time onto the thing right here. Onto Altarias, Shadow Claw, Night/Slash. And we gain a lot of distance. And this is something you have to practice and become good at, because it's going to be very helpful to keep up your combo and you're not reaching that huge, massive X. So a full combo is supposed to look like we just activate our full heal, right? And then we jump into our targets, into our enemies with a Shadow Claw spell in between. And we pretty much have to run full heal every single time. If we jump to 3 or 4 targets, we have to run full heal. Otherwise, we're just going to get stunned. So I'm going to have an example right here. So this right here is how a teamfight is supposed to look like. We activate our full heal before jumping in. So we full heal, we Night/Slash, Night/Slash, Shadow Claw, Night/Slash, go into a big X, Shadow Claw again in the air, and then we go for our next targets. And you can see right here that without the full heal I would have died instantly, right? So stuns instantly interrupt your Night/Slashes, and if you get stunned once, your Night/Slashes are gone. So you have to have full heal, you have to activate it before the team fight starts, before you jump in. And it lasts pretty much the entire duration, so we activate it, jump in, it's still up, and we go into invincibility, having full heal up the entire time. So this is why you have to run full heal. And before we jump into some gameplay, explaining that as well, Illusion can actually work as a thing where you can dodge things. You can see it gives us invincible, right? It says invincible for just barely half a second. But this is enough to dodge certain things with it. So right here is an example. If we get stunned, we can just dodge it. And we don't get stunned. And it's just amazing, you know, if you are able. It's a bit difficult because it has a bit of delay, but if you get good at it, you can dodge a lot of things with it. Like in this clip right here, I'm allowed to dodge Blasters Unite using Illusion at a great timing. I'll see it again, pretty much similar to full here. We use Illusion now, and we dodge the entire stun of Blastoise, and we can just keep going. So if you get good at it, obviously it's absolutely ridiculous. It's a small, pretty much similar to, I guess, Agility of Dodrio. And it also gets rolled of Power Swap, so I've noticed that when I was Power Swapped and I went into Illusion, it went away. If you're stuck in a Flux Zone, you can use it for a second and you're not slowed anymore. So it's just amazing. It just pretty much removes any status conditions as well from you after using it. Now I just want to go over a full game, because obviously explaining it on a game is probably better than just talking about it in try mode. We Fury Swipes across the wall, does the most damage, we can actually make it across it. Pretty straightforward or early clear. We have Razor Claw, so maybe we can wait a bit on our Fury Swipes as well, who makes room damage to clear a bit faster. So right here you can see I was waiting a bit for Razor Claw to proc again. And we can just start doing a red buff or blue buff. It doesn't really matter which one you start first. Kinda depends on maybe what lane you want to gank. But in general, it's not too important which lane you gank first. So doing a blue buff. I can see top lane is quite far out. And honestly, this Pokemon, every single gank I get a KO. Like, it's almost impossible for this Pokemon. It's, I think, the strongest level 5 Pokemon currently in the game. It's literally impossible for you not to get a KO in the first gank. It does so much damage, you can even dive your opponents under gourds. So right now, we're walking to this fight right here. Walking to this fight, and you can see me Night Slash from a bit away. So we Night Slash once, we get our auto tech off, Night Slash again, auto tech, Night Slash again, and then we go into our big X, follow up with a Slash as well. You can also use Slash during the animation, and now we're going to score 15 points, and then we wait for our next Night Slash, and we just dive this, we don't care. You can see how strong this Pokemon is right now. Night Slash again, and we go into another X, kill off the Slowbro. Absol is the last one standing, waiting for next Night Slash, and Absol is back, but we don't care. We Night Slash, get our basic auto tech out, now we dash into this direction down here, and then we try to dash back. And then we try to just keep proccing our things. So we dash back, and now if we dash this direction again, we can kill the Absol. And we had 5 stacks, so on our next thing, we will be in our X. So we're just going to keep dashing forward. There we go, going to our X, use our Slash in the air to close our target as well. Now I just went into Illusion to maybe drop some damage, and now we can just Night Slash across these Altarias. The big X also heals us a tiny bit. And we level 7 on the first game. And that's what I meant. Like, it's so insanely strong on the first early game. And Pokemon can't do anything about it. It does so much damage, it's absolutely ridiculous. It just falls off hard into late game. And yeah, now we just go for our buffs again, and afterwards I'm gonna look for a bottom gank. You can see it looks very cool as well when you like dash during your X. Take the Spy Toy, almost level 8 already, so we're insanely strong right now. I slash onto the Bunnelby, onto our opponents, and you can see how we just close so much distance so fast, right? It's absolutely ridiculous. So again, I see the bunny right here, so I jump towards the bunny, we get the auto attack off, I keep my cursor towards the bottom right, I want to jump right here, and we keep mashing our A button as well, so we jump again. Then I want to jump here, then I want to jump back, and then I'm in my X, and then they just all die, right? So jump again, and then X, and bam, we dash during our dash. Also, this dash during the jump is a cooldown on its own, so your Shadow Claw does not go on cooldown. Shadow Claw is currently on cooldown because I used it already, right? So, right here, I used actually my Shadow Claw during my Night Slash here. So we stunned them both. Oh yeah, that's what I did. I Shadow Clawed during my Night Slash, going to my next Night Slash, and we can Shadow Claw in the air again. Now our next Shadow Claw is already up, the one that we used before our, before going to the X, and we score 30 points. Again, enemies are not close even under the goal. It's absolutely ridiculous. Going for the mid things now, looking for the Absol. But I have to be careful right now. Absol can probably kill me with a Psycho Catch. I'm just Unite moving. Unite move of ZOROARK is probably the worst thing about this entire Pokemon. It's very, very useless most of the time. So I just used it there just to get a KO and not die. Yeah, it's pretty bad in general. You don't really use it too much. Now go back to farm a bit again, and then we look towards maybe top lane, because our Serena just died there. Clearing this a bit. Also, why not? I mean, I don't really have to do it. Honestly, this Pokemon should probably just be fighting and killing things on cooldown. But you're a jungler, so you probably should stay clear jungle eventually. And then we take our red buff towards blue buff. We can also decide to gain bot lane again, because then bot lane is very far out. And we can also go for bottom objective. So we have 2 options right here. So I'm going for bot lane first. And going to buy toy, and so I'm not maybe seen on the main map. Now we jump towards this guy again. There we go. And you can see our combo. And he has no chance, right? He has no chance. He has absolutely no chance of doing anything about this. Just dies. The Night Slash in, Night Slash again. Then I use my Shadow Claw right here. I actually miss it though, but my Night Slash is deactivated. Next one, and it takes him down. Before even my final move, I didn't have to use my entire combo on him. So now we just go for the bottom objective because we're already here. Top lane is obviously nice to have, but so this is not always necessary. And you can see we kill this so fast as well. Early game damage is absolutely ridiculous. This just made now we have our float stone, so we can run faster towards top side as well. You can use our Shadow Claw, Night Slash. Night Slash can also be used in the air. You don't have to hit a target with it to just get one dash. So you can always just Night Slash towards the direction if you press A, and we try to defend. And this is the team fight from earlier that I showed. We go in as a bite toy, we activate our full heal, we jump in, use our Shadow Claw mid-air as well, mid-Night Slash. I just use my Unite move here just in case someone is still alive, and then we just keep diving. Now into the Aegis, Night Slash, Shadow Claw, Night Slash, X, and kill. So yeah, very, very fast. So I'm gonna maybe play it again. That's why you need full heal. Before you go into a team fight, you need full heal. So, full heal popped. We Night Slash once, right? And now I need to Night Slash in this direction. If I go into this direction, it's gonna be gone. So I need to Night Slash into this direction right here. So we Night Slash here, then I use my Shadow Claw. You can see my Shadow Claw here. I'm gonna stun these targets over here with my Night Slash and my Shadow Claw. I'm also getting one more stack. Now I'm already at 5, now I'm at 6. And now we can jump in, go into our invincible stage, and just kill everything. And here on the Aegis is very fast. We Night Slash once, Night Slash back through the Aegis, Shadow Claw, we stun the Aegis, we Night Slash again, back, and it's dead. Yeah, it's just a lot of practice. Like this might not even, you might be like, what is even going on with this Pokemon? But as soon as you have a bit of practice it, go into try mode a lot, it's gonna feel very smooth at some point. Shame that like the birches disappear. Here I get stuck in the wall. Like I also mess up with this still. I still need a lot more practice too, but I feel pretty confident on this Pokemon already now. You can see I'm clearing stuff so fast, zooming around left to right. I don't know how it feels on mobile to play, because I haven't played it on mobile. But on Switch, I already kind of used to it, and it feels very, very good to play now. Here's an Absol. Then my Night Slash misses. So as soon as it doesn't auto-attack, your Night Slash doesn't auto-attack, it's gone. The combo is totally gone, and you just have to wait, or you just probably die. Going for topside again here. Going into these Slowbro, but I mean he's just dead. But yeah, you can see how much I'm dashing, right? Like it looks ridiculous. One Night Slash, a Shadow Claw, a second Night Slash, a third Night Slash, X, another Shadow Claw in the air. Our next Shadow Claw would already be up as well again. So just almost no cooldowns. Can maybe look for some scoring right here or some invading. They have no jump pads yet, so I'm looking for the score. But we have Aegis right here, and I just don't really care. Going for the Aegis. He actually got stunned, but I still got my combo out, which was very nice. Aegis is dead again. Gotta be a bit careful though. And yeah, I already said that I'm gonna probably die in this game, late game to Slowbro and lose this game. And something almost similar happened. And right now I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna Night Slash something, look for the Pikachu, drop my full here, look for the Pikachu, jump over him, over and over again. Now we go into the Slowbro, doesn't have Unite move. I'm just Unite moving just because of the Absol about to jump in on me. Now we go into the Aegis, who does have Unite move, but now you can see me escaping. We Shadow Claw across the wall, you can see how much mobility this Pokemon has as well. I see the bot Altaria's up, so I'm making my way towards them. Night Slash once, and then we go into our Invincible thing. I don't know if it mattered or not. And then we out. We just run away, Night Slash to something. And we just run across the map and make it out alive. Just barely. Literally 1 HP. Almost level 14 already. And there's still 4 minutes to go. So we're doing absolutely great. And I think like you should just practice the Night. Every time you're farming, you should practice the Night Slash Shadow Claw combo as well. To get a better feel for it. So every time you can see me, I'm trying to Shadow Claw during my Night Slashes. To get a better feel for it. On how I should be doing it. And now again, I'm gonna look for full heal first. Because otherwise if I get Volt Ticket, I'm dead. But actually, this time my full heal ran out of time. So I actually did get Volt Ticket. So that's the problem. And then you can see my combo's instantly gone, right? Like I can't go here. My fully just basically disappears right here. I'm at 5 stacks. So this auto tech would put me into my thing, but it gets interrupted by Pikachu just barely. And yeah, sadly can't really do much more than this. Killing the Regieleki now. And now it's the part where it slowly becomes difficult. Like this Pokemon is insane early mid game. And as soon as you come to late game, it falls off. Like the Rayquaza fights are super difficult because you just get blown into pieces. You're very, very squishy. And the biggest problem is this, your entire combo just takes too long sometimes. Your entire combo just takes too long for it to come out. And then you kind of just die during it. You know, you kind of just die trying to use your combo by just random things that are hitting you, by your Unite moves, you know, everything just on you, and you just kind of die. So very, very difficult. But yeah, you just hope that you get your teammates far enough ahead that it doesn't really matter too much that you kind of use this late game. Because again, has so much slower potential. We jump in again with a Shadow Claw, Night Slash combo, and we take down one target, but have to be careful again. It's 250 right now, so we kind of do not want to die. But you can see how much I can do. We can also always Shadow Claw in first for the stun. We Night Slash all over them again. And now it's my time to leave. Turn into Illusion to maybe dodge some damage, but I couldn't quite do it. Shadow Claw away, and now you can see Night Slash with our left stick, auto attack, and Shadow Claw. And we gain so much distance, even just escaping things are quite easy as long as you cooldowns up, right? And now it comes to the fight, where we just can't really do much soon. But if we jump in again right here, trying to get towards the Aegis, sadly couldn't quite do it. We kill the slow bro. And I'm just refreshing my buffs. Refreshing the buffs if I can. But they're not up, they actually got stolen. So I could maybe done the steal instead. But it's kind of risky. And we kind of should have positioning. So I'm pinging my team right now to come towards mid side. And so how should you play late game team fights? You just have to wait for your team to do stuff. And I am just sometimes not, like, your team doesn't do anything a lot of times. So right here, Mr. Mime engages, which is doing things. And I jump in, and I get instant slow Unite moved, will take it, and I'm dead. Exactly as I even said during this game. That's what's going to happen. I'm going to get slow Unite moved and one shot, and that's it. And it exactly happened. But I was so confident jumping in because my team was actually jumping in, right? But it doesn't even matter still. I just die so fast through 2 targets, and I'm dead for a long time now, so I have to hope my team does something here right here. So we respawn, and now we just kind of have to defend and see what's happened. We still have a good point lead, so I'm running towards bot side there. Maybe no one's on Rayquaza, looking for the slow bro. But here I messed up my combo. I lost vision on him, so I lost my Night Slash, which can happen quite often. I didn't mess up my Night Slash too often this game, but this was one of the times I messed it up. I just lost vision, and if you don't auto-attack, then it's gone. So looking for the Glacier now. You do a Shadow Claw, Night Slash, and he just gets Serena Punch, so he's dead anyways. Looking for the Upsoul now, I'm going to Shadow Claw, Night Slash again, bam, Night Slash, and Upsoul is dead. Looking for the Rayquaza now, and the same thing is going to happen here again. I jump in, and actually use my Unite move too. So I thought Pikachu was going to Volt Tackle me earlier. Your Unite move does give you Unstoppable as well. And then I use my Unite move to get Unstoppable, I get Volt Tackle, and I'm dead. So very interactive for late game. This is any sort of stuns and a bit of damage just murders you. And they actually get Rayquaza. And this game got very, very close in the end. So yeah, late game teamfights is something you have to be very patient with. And even then, I think I was quite patient, right? And the stage just got obliterated. So that's quite difficult to learn. We end the game with 15 KOs, 127,000 damage. I hope this video was helpful, and I hope you're gonna have a good time with ZOROARK in your games. Again, super fun Pokemon, but also frustrating. But don't get too frustrated, just learn. Practiced a lot, and I think you're gonna cruise through ranked, and it's gonna be very fun. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the Pokemon, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!